Welcome back to Crypto Mates AI. Jerry here with an update for you. Do me a favor, friends. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm. Now let's get into this. We're sitting at $3.14. We're basically trading flat on the day within a range of 306 to 318. Looks like we're going to be trading sideways for the next day or two, like I've been saying. But if any big news comes, well, liftoff can happen. And Ripple is unique in that RLUSD is fully integrated with a licensed cross-border payment solution. To put it another way, anyone can make liquor products, but only a provider with a license can sell it. You see the difference? While there are a number of stablecoins in circulation and multiple fintech payment providers, Ripple is unique in that RLUSD is fully integrated with a licensed cross-border payment solution, Ripple Payments. With a global payments network spanning 90 payout markets and more than 55 countries, Ripple Payments customers can access flexible pay-in and payout options using fiat, crypto, and stablecoins via a single API. In 2025, numerous institutions in various countries are already using XRP. XRP has evolved beyond speculative trading. XRP, the native digital asset of the XRP ledger, has evolved far beyond from speculative trading. In 2025, it serves as a pillar of global finance infrastructure. The XRP ledger averaged over 2.14 million daily transactions in Q1, and numerous institutions in various countries are already utilizing XRP. Stellar XLM is about to become the backbone of America's new mortgage system. Senator Cynthia Lummis, crypto assets could soon count toward home loan eligibility. This isn't random. It's the first step of a much bigger plan. Let me show you. Senator Lummis's bill means blockchain-based assets like USDC on Stellar could be recognized as real verifiable collateral. Think about this. Stablecoins equal dollar-pegged reserves. Stellar, real-time verification audit trails. XLM, gas for the new digital mortgage infrastructure. We're talking about on-chain mortgage revolution. And here's where it gets wild. Stellar already has a partnership to make this happen. Franklin Templeton's tokenized money market funds runs on Stellar. Wisdom Tree is building tokenized funds that could be used as digital collateral. MoneyGram plus USDC enables on and off ramps to cash for mortgage payments. This isn't a coincidence. It's preparing for regulation like this. The mortgage industry alone in the US is $12 trillion. Imagine 1% of that tokenized on-chain. Which chain is ISO 222 compliant? Lightning fast and cheap enough to run the system? Not Ethereum, not Solana, it's Stellar. But you do see they didn't mention XRP there, because XRP could serve as the exact same purpose. The Fed is moving FedWire to ISO 222 this July. That's actually already happened. Lummis pushes a bill to integrate crypto assets into mortgages. Stellar already aligns with these standards and has live stablecoins. What if it wasn't random news? What if Stellar is the chosen rails for the U.S. digital mortgage era? This bill is not about today's home loans. It's about tokenizing mortgage debt, home equity, and collateral. Think tokenized mortgage-backed securities running on Stellar Soroban smart contracts. Think instant settlement, fractional ownership, and transparent lending. This is Wall Street 2.0, and XLM is the fuel. And honestly, the more I learn about XRP and XLM, I honestly believe they're two peas in one pod, and the separation that happened years ago was planned out. Plain and simple. It was planned out. Most people will ignore this. They'll keep chasing memes and ignore the real rails being laid underneath the financial system. By the time they wake up, XLM won't be under 50 cents anymore. Most likely they'll be priced out, and the average person will not be able to acquire XLM, XRP, XDC, or even HBAR at these cheap prices in substantial numbers. And this is bullish. Venn Crypto article. HBAR wells quietly buy the dip while retail turns bearish. Is a rally ahead? I don't know. Maybe so. Well, wallets holding over 1 million and 10 million have surged, signaling silent accumulation. Spot net flows show sustained outflows from exchanges, confirming long-term holding behavior. Rising OBV and strong HBAR price support at 26 cents suggest bullish pressure is building despite retail skepticism. And retail don't move markets really anyways. It's the big institutions, it's the whales, it's the big players that actually move these cryptos. A strong outflow trend means holders are withdrawing tokens, less likely to be sold. In simple terms, whales are buying and moving coins off of the exchange, which often sets up bullish conditions. Is anyone else buying the dip? I'm telling you, I've loaded up pretty good on HBAR, XLM, XRP, of course, and XDC. And I've thrown Flare into the mix also. HBAR was cool last cycle, they say. We had the governance council and a few other enterprises building. Now we have Paychecks tokening money market funds by BlackRock and Fidelity, tokenized trade with Lloyd's Bank in Aberdeen, NVIDIA and Intel building verifiable AI equity lab, FedNow and Drop for real-time micropayments, Bank Australia selecting Hedera for a Project Acacia, US DoD and DOE backed Takeon partner with Hedera, sitting as the only public DLT IIF, DIFC courts using HSC for digital asset inheritances, 6 BME Spain Stock Exchange invest in OpenBrick, Nairobi Securities Exchange joins as the council, WiseKey launching satellites with HCS integrated, Australian Payments Plus testing Hedera's HashSphere, Visa partnering with SKUX for consumer payments, Melendez partnering with SKUX for consumer chain, and PwC partners with Centella for regulated RWAs. Neuron selected by UK CAA for government contract. All this is just a showcase of some of the biggest feats Hedera has had over the past few years since the 2021 bull run. This is a completely different beast now. Same mission and infrastructure, same use cases, but the hash graph never changed. The playing field simply evolved to fit in Hedera's favor as adoption grows. Hedera's evolution playing out in real time, and paychecks are dead. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says, "Why wait for a monthly paycheck? Payment friction is holding us back. With XRP, payments could be instant, by the day, hour, or even the second. Is XRP about to redefine how the world gets paid?" Let's hear what he has to say.
Here in Singapore, I believe you get paid once a month. In the United States, you get paid once every 2 weeks. Has anyone ever thought about why you get paid once a month or once every 2 weeks? It comes down to the friction of payments. And if we can remove the friction of payments, why can't you get paid?
Wow, that's something I didn't realize or even know. Singapore gets paid out once a month. The best you can find in the United States is paid out weekly, and it's all because of the friction that's caused by making payments. They're just too costly, expensive, and time-consuming right now in order to do these type of payments. This is what XRP, HBAR, and XLM and these micropayments are going to be unlocking. But I'm very surprised to hear that Singapore only gets paid out once a month.
Every day, or even more crazily, why don't you get paid every hour or every second? You could have a stream of value showing up in your whatever repository of value. Now, why you need to get paid every second, I'm not sure. But I do think there's a lot of dynamics that have been built around getting paid every 2 weeks or getting paid every month. And as we remove the friction of payments and make that dramatically easier, I think you're going to see secondary and tertiary effects that are very difficult to predict, just like we couldn't have predicted Grab 20 years ago.
I wouldn't be surprised in the near distant future if we don't get paid on a daily basis. Enterprise Insight. Visa is reportedly exploring Hedera HBAR as a strategic enterprise DLT partner. Through its partnership with SKUX, Visa is leveraging Hedera's network to power next-gen digital rebates and rewards, signaling growing institutional confidence in Hedera's enterprise-grade infrastructure. Hedera is going to be very big. I don't think people realize, but Hedera is going to be huge. And Hyperscale Data's stock just jumped 12% after revealing a 10 million XRP accumulation strategy. They called XRP a foundational asset for global finance. This isn't about hype. It's about Wall Street's quiet pivot to the rails of the reset. Well, that's what I have for you folks. Until next time, stay savvy, stay stacking, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and comment down below. And if you want more crypto deep dives, check out our videos right here on Crypto Meets AI. Thank you for watching. Remember to always do your own research. This is not financial advice.